I will be showing you how to achieve a wearable neutral eye, a neutral lip, and a neutral cheek for picture day. I hope you guys enjoy. Hey guys, so today I am filming another back to school video, and this is my picture day makeup look for a back to school. Anyways, so it's just a super neutral, natural kind of look. It has like the flawless skin and then a simple lip with a neutral eye and then not a bold brow, but definitely a more filled in brow that looks, you know, put together. And my hair is just straightened. Basically, yeah, these are super bright. This is Orly's Glow Stick, and it's just a neon highlighter yellow color. And I don't know if I'd recommend wearing something this bright to pictures because, you know, it may look weird with the lighting and it may turn out weird in the picture, especially if your hands are in the picture, because I know they definitely made us sit like kind of like this. But I would recommend like a light baby pink, I don't know, something like Essie's French Affair or OPI's Bubble Bath, OPI's Sweetheart, Essie's Fiji, colors like that, very light baby pink colors. Or you could go super feminine and girly and just get like a simple French manicure done, or just do it yourself. Just my suggestion. I just have this nail color on just because it was already on for the week, so I just decided to keep it on for the video. But anyways, enough about the nails. It's been a while since I've done a talk through tutorial, so hopefully you guys will enjoy. It'll be a little bit longer, obviously, of a tutorial. So I have a headband in my hair, and it's just from Lululemon. You can just grab any headband so your hair is out of your face while you're putting on makeup and none of your foundation and stuff is getting in your hair, because that always happens to me. And I already filmed one eye. I mean, I didn't film one eye. I did one eye, and I'm going to show you how to get the duplicate of this eye. And also, I don't have my face makeup on yet, and it's because I'm kind of doing it in a different order. I've always done my makeup in a different order because the fallout of the eyeshadows, I usually use a lot of shimmery eyeshadows and they always like kind of fall on my cheeks, and then I gotta clean it all off, and when my foundation's on already, it's just like I'm wiping everything off. So I'm gonna do my foundation second, and I'm gonna do my eye makeup first. So first I'm just using this Nars eye primer. It's the smudge proof eyeshadow base, and I'm just going to apply this all over the lid, making sure I'm in this frame, kind of in the inner corner, and I'm just going to blend that out with my ring finger, and sorry if the mirror gets in the shot. So I'm just going to start with the eyeshadows. So for this tutorial I'm using the Balm Cosmetics Nude Tude palette, and it just has all these neutral eye shades in here, and I've definitely talked about this before. Varies from your light shades to your darker shades, some matte shades. We're going to start with the color Stand-offish, and it's just a shimmery champagne color, and I'm going to be taking my Real Techniques by Samantha Chapman brush, and this is the writing's totally worn off. It's just a flat shader eyeshadow brush, and it looks like this. And I'm just going to tap my brush into that, and I'm going to apply that all over the lid. So you want to go right to your inner corner there. And then you want to make sure you get on the outer part, even though we're going to be placing a color on top of that. Then we're going to be taking our MAC 217 brush, which is just a blending brush, and we're going to be taking the color Sultry, which is just this medium brown shade right here. And we're going to be tapping our brush into that, tap off some excess because it is a pigmented color. And we're just going to place it on the outer corner, and then we're going to start blending it in like a windshield wiper motion, and then we're going to do like little circular motions and kind of work it into the crease. Just you want to stop right here in the middle part here. You don't want to go too far into like your inner tear duct area, and you just want to blend away until you think until you have your desired color, basically. I'm taking this color right here, a goldeny brown shade, and just a little bit darker than this. And it's just going to define the outer corner just a little bit more. And as you can tell, it's just a little bit messy right now with the blending and all, but we're going to blend it out, so don't worry about that. So I'm using the same 217 brush for that, and we're basically just going to define it a little bit more. So same type of thing, circular motions, windshield wiper motions, stop in the middle here, and you want to get it on your outer third for sure. So that's how that looks. And then we're going to be taking our MAC 224 blending brush, and we're just going to blend that all out so all the colors blend together. Then we're going to be taking just a matte white shade for your brow bone, and this one's just from Wet n Wild. I totally broke on me, but just a single shadow here. And it's in the shade Brulee, and it's very similar to the MAC Brulee eyeshadow if you're wondering. So if you have that, you can use that as well. And then I'm just using a Royal & Land Nicole Oliver shadow brush, and it's the number C401. So it just looks like this. And I'm going to just be tapping this into my matte shadow. This is super cheap, you can get from the drugstore, and it just does an amazing job at highlighting the brow bone, which is what I'm going to be using it for. And this brush is also amazing, and I got it for like $8 or something. So yeah, you can just place that on your brow bone. And you're just going to blend it a little bit. Then I'm just taking this blender brush, which is actually, I use it as a like pencil brush, and I use it for my inner corners. It's called the Crease Blender. It's a little bit too defined for me to do this, using this for my crease. I mean, you can really get a precise color in there if you wanted to with this, so I guess that's what it's for. It's the brand Spare Source or Spa Resource. Don't really know because the words are all written together there. And I'm going to be going back into my Nude palette and taking the color right here, and it's the color Sassy, so just a shimmery white color. And I'm just going to be using this in my inner corner with this brush, tap off a little bit of excess because it is a very shimmery eyeshadow color. And I'm just going to be placing this here and kind of just work it up a little bit into your inner third, but not too much. You just want to brighten it really, because in pictures it will really show up and look super pretty, make you look a little bit more glowy. So usually I'd be using like matte shadows for a picture day look just because you don't want a ton of shimmer going on, but I do like to have a little bit of shine on my lids and then more of a matte crease, which is what I did, and then defined with a little bit of a shimmery color. And then I did matte highlight and a inner corner, a white brighter inner corner, which I think is appropriate for this picture day look. So next I'm just going to be taking my Rimmel London Exaggerate eyeliner, and it's a liquid liner, and this literally has lasted me so long. It's just a liquid liner, and it's in black, obviously. I feel like liquid liner is definitely the easiest to work with, and it's the easiest to clean off if you make a mess. It's going to be really hard for me to line my eyelids on camera, but I'm going to try to stay in the frame. This is going to be super tough. So I start from the inner corner, and then I just follow the line right out to the end, and then I just fix up the inner corner there. I don't like to do a wing for a picture day look because I think it's a little bit intense looking, but definitely if you like winged out liner, go for it. I just don't recommend it. I know my mom doesn't like me wearing a ton of makeup and dramatic makeup on picture day. She likes me to look as natural as possible, but again, I'm a beauty girl. I love wearing makeup, so I definitely do like to dress it up a little bit. So I actually did pretty well as putting on the liquid liner in the frame, but I got a little bit on my lashes, so I kind of just like to pick that off with some like water, or if it's waterproof liquid liner, obviously makeup remover is going to work best. And you see all that black on my thumb there? Yeah, that's from all the liquid liner that got stuck on my lashes while I was putting it on. So next I'm just going to be using a mascara to make my lashes look a little bit nicer than just this natural look for picture day. So I'm using the Maybelline New York, the Rocket Volume Express Mascara, and it's the non-waterproof version. So now both of my eyes are done with their eye makeup, and that is the final look for the eye makeup. Now I'm going to move on to the face. I'm just going to keep this zoomed in as it is now, just so you can kind of see the coverage and stuff with foundation. So first I'm just going to be applying a primer, and this is the Tarte Clean Slate Poreless 12-hour Perfecting Primer, just a little like sample kind of size. And I haven't even tried it yet because it has a little like safety seal on it, so I'm just going to peel that off. And basically a primer is just to make sure your makeup stays on all day, so it kind of is like a little bit of a base and something a little bit more tackier of a surface for your foundation to stick to. And it's just this like clear gel. I have never tried a clear like gel formulated primer, but I'm just going to put this on my cheeks and then just work it like around my face, around my nose, definitely because I'm putting a lot of concealer there for some redness that I have, and then both my lip there on my chin, kind of need a little bit more because I'm going to need to put some on my forehead as well. Now that we're done with the primer, I'm going to move on to a foundation, and I would recommend a foundation like the Revlon Photo Ready because that one is especially made for photos, or the Makeup Forever HD foundation. I know that one's really good for photos too. Sadly, I don't have any of those with me right now, so I'm going to be using my Revlon 24-hour Colourstay makeup, and this is for normal to dry skin. It just looks like this, and I'm going to be putting this on the back of my hand and then dotting it on my face, putting that all over. So on all the red spots and stuff, I'm just going to try to even out the skin color around my nose. I'm also going to go in with some concealer afterwards just to cover up the little like red blotches and give me some more coverage, and then you want to blend it down your neck as well because you don't want the awkward foundation line stopping right there. So I'm just going to be taking this damp beauty blender, and I'm taking the like bigger side, and I'm just going to be buffing it in first, and then I kind of blend it out just so it kind of sinks into the skin better. And then I'm going to be taking the pointy side just underneath the eyes to get close to the lash line there, make sure foundation is well blended there as well. Now you definitely want to make sure you get enough sleep before picture day, like the night before, so definitely I recommend not to go to bed super late. But of course if you do, you have that wonderful concealer to cover up those eye bags. I'm just using my Essence Match to Cover Cream Concealer. It comes with 2 shades. And there's like a lighter shade and a darker shade. I kind of mix them just because I'm an in-between shade at the moment, which is the glory of like a duo set. So I'm just taking it with my ring finger, and then I'm going to put the lighter shade mixed with a little bit of the darker shade underneath my eyes, obviously, because I know as a teenager in high school I don't get a ton of sleep because I'm up late doing homework or texting friends, or I come back late from dance. So, just blending that out. And then just around my nose, I'm going to go in with the darker color and just fix that up here. And then I have a pimple up here I want to fix, and some zits down here. And blend with my finger because I think my finger does the best job for these places on my face. I'm just going to go in with a blush. I'm not going to do a bronzer because I just feel like I don't want to be super bronzed for this makeup look. I feel like it would be too much for the picture to contour and highlight, which you can totally do, but I feel like a contour could look funny depending on the angle they take the picture and stuff. So I'm just going to do a blush just to have a little healthy glow to the cheeks. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-hour blush in the color Exposed, and just this mauve, like very neutral color. And I'm just taking the EcoTools blush brush, which is dirty and I gotta wash. And you want to smile, just find the apples of your cheeks and kind of run that upwards, your cheekbones. And then the last step is, well, second last step is to do your eyebrows. I like to make mine a little bit more defined for pictures as well. I'm just going to be using the Anastasia eyebrow powder in medium brown, and it just looks like that. I'm going to be taking actually an angled eyeliner brush from EcoTools because I feel like that just does the trick for eyebrows. I'm going to take the lighter shade for the inner part of my eyebrows, and then I'm going to be using the darker shade working my way out to the tail of the eyebrow. Don't want to go too far. I don't want to have crazy eyebrows. And I know some people sometimes put on too much powder, so just be wary of that, how much you're applying to your eyebrows. And make sure it looks good in all lighting types. And then the last step is your lip of course, you need a lip color. And I'm just going to be using a super neutral color. I don't want anything too glossy for the picture because I feel like that will reflect weird. So I just usually go with the color that's a my lip color but better look. And this is the NYX Tearose lipstick. I've had this for a while. I don't get a ton of use out of it, but for pictures and stuff, I do. So if you have some chapstick on underneath, that's great as well. It makes it last longer. Your lips aren't chapped. And I kind of just like to blot it on my lips. I don't really like to pull on I don't like to fully put it on because it is a super pigmented color. And if you want, you can blend it out with your finger for a more natural look. It's totally up to you. So you could totally leave it like this, as is, but sometimes I do like to add a little bit of a gloss. I'm just going to be using my MAC Love Nectar lip gloss, and it's a Lustreglass, and I've had this for a while, so I should probably get a new one. Now, these are super sticky and glossy, so make sure you don't get your hair in it right before the picture. I'm pretty pleased with the look. I think it looks not super natural, like it definitely looks like you're wearing makeup, but a middle schooler or a high schooler teenager could definitely pull this off. You can go lighter on the face makeup or heavier on the face makeup if you have like more problem areas, or if you want to go more dramatic on the eyes, put like a darker crease, more shadows, whatever you please. You could do the winged eyeliner if you really want, like I said, and then you can go with a brighter lip if you'd like to, but I think that this lip matches the cheek color really pretty. So that is the final and complete makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll have pictures and clips of this makeup look, and yeah. So on to the outfit. I recommend going for a basic and simple shirt that complements your skin tone and hair color. This shirt is from Forever 21. I also kept my hair straight. And for jewelry, don't go crazy with layering bracelets and mixing metals. I would go for a single dainty piece. I'm just wearing a silver heart pendant from Tiffany's. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!